Hi everyone, this is Gleb Bakhmutov talking about Find Cypress specs. A user asked if they can have output from this tool in JSON format. Right now, I can do the following. I can run, let's say, demo names. I can run this tool with dash names, and it outputs all the tests and tags. I can run the same with dash tags and just get the list of tags and the count of tests where this tag is applied. So the user wants the same information but output in JSON format. Now, it's fine. It's a good request. I actually like this myself, but the file that does everything is kind of hairy now, right? So before I refactor or touch anything, I need to add tests. Now I have a couple of basic unit tests, right here. But they don't really exercise anything inside the CLI bin file, right? In my case, I need to write the test that doesn't just do unit. Instead, it has to call the script, right, using node bin find.js, maybe pass parameters like /name, dash names, dash tags, and confirm the output is still the same. So how do we do this? Well, I already have Ava test runner installed, so I need to start CLI spec file. And I don't need anything here, and let's say print tags. Let's say we'll test dash tags. So in this case, let's for now have no assertions, no specs. Instead, we have to somehow call node with bin/find, just like the application does right here, and grab the output. Well, to do this, a long time ago, I've written a tool called Execa-wrap because it literally wraps around Execa, which is my favorite way of running child processes. So here's what I will do. I will install Execa-wrap as a dev dependency because it's only used for testing. And inside my CLI, I'll say Execa-wrap because it's not. Now this will be asynchronous operation, so I'll say my test is async, and I'll say result, and now I can just provide the command. So in this case, it's node, right? Whatever is here, node bin find text. Right, so I'll grab this string, and I have to provide individual arguments. So it's not a single string when it calls, but it's single. And it returns an object, and I have to await it, right? And for now, let's just print it. So I'm gonna run Ava in watch mode, and I'll just run my new CLI file. So here's what we get, right? The application outputs everything as normal. The app thinks it's running by itself. In reality, it runs in Execa-wrap, and it returns the whole shebang, right? So Execa-wrap returns the command that ran, the exit code, any signals, standard out, standard error. We are only interested in standard out and maybe perhaps the code, right? Execa-wrap allows you to actually confirm the application exists with, let's say, an error and output standard error in that case. But in our case, we just look for code and standard out. So we can filter the output and say filter. So we need code, standard out, right? And in this case, notice Execa-wrap just returns those two things. And it returns them as a single block of text, which is fine for me. And what's the best way of confirming that it works? I'll say t-snapshot, right? So Ava has a built-in snapshot mechanism. So when I ran this, it says test pass. And if I look at the folder snapshot, with a name of a spec file, it creates two files. Well, one is a binary, right? We don't want to look at that. But Ava creates a markdown file where it actually puts the snapshot. So me as a user can see what the snapshot is. So that's all we've done, right? That looks correct for the tags, and we'll add a second test, prints test names, where we'll say names. Okay, if I just ran it, and this was output from our program, and look at a snapshot. Now the second snapshot is there. So now we can start refactoring, and as long as this test pass locally and on CI, we know we did not break the existing functionality. So this is my pitch to you and the lesson. If you want to run end-to-end command line tests, consider using Ava with its snapshot functionality and Execa-wrap for actually calling the program under test.